Hi guys, good morning, actually good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel. And if it's your first time, you are most welcome. And if you come back, you don't know. All right guys, so welcome to another Vlogmas video. I just got back from the store, well, a little while, a little bit ago. And why not just show you? I went to the store to get one item, and of course I stopped off and I went to the store to get a gift bag because my grandson's birthday is coming up. So I got this gift bag so I could put his stuff in because I'm gonna see him on Saturday. And yeah, so while I was out, I stopped to get some sugar, some brown sugar, which I have, but I want to get a certain type, because these kind of seem a little weird to me, like a little different than what I'm used to. But I don't like to use sugar. I think it's a lot of waste of calories, but you need it for the cake. It's Christmas. It's a Christmas vlog. We got to do something Christmassy, and it's time to bake the Christmas cake, the black cake. So I went to the store to get sugar. I took this out of the pantry, and I have the butter. The butter is there coming to room temperature. I have 4 sticks. So I got sugar and butter. I wanted a little sugar that have a little more brown to it. But the only difference is they put molasses to make it brown. So I have molasses. Plus, I don't even need molasses. I have burnt sugar here. Yeah. So I got dressed this morning to go out to actually get brown sugar. Get burnt sugar. Which is this, to color it. And then I said, let me look and make sure I have before I go buy it. I did have. That's what caused the cake to get dark. And it's called... So I don't even need the darker sugar. This brown sugar is just fine. One is darker than the other. This one's a little darker, but these are fine. Because I'm trying to use these and not buy sugar. Because I don't usually buy sugar. My husband is the one who bought those. I buy sugar one time a year. And it's always this time of year. Bake my cake. I usually buy flour also one time a year. Bake my cake. Look at this big one we have here. Flour. But usually I buy flour and sugar this time of year. I bake my cake. Whatever flour left over, I make dumplings or whatever I want to finish when I live alone. Now I don't live alone. My husband likes to have flour in the house and sugar, which I don't like because it's causing me to gain weight because I use the stuff that I don't usually would use. However, I didn't bother buying the sugar. I was like, I'm going to make this one work so we can use it up and that's it. And I'm going to have a serious sit down with him because we need to stop buying sugar and flour. However, I pick up, some people call this pumpkin. I also call it pumpkin. Some people call it a calabash. I bought this. But yes, I paid for it. They put paid because I refused to buy a bag from them. So they had to give me a proof to get through the door. So the man at the door, don't stop me. The security don't stop me. And I also bought a cabbage. I'm going to combine them together and cook them in curry powder and onion and thyme. It's going to be so good, guys. Not today though, but I bought it since I was there. I also bought some green plantains. I love these. And what else I have to show you? So that's what's going to happen today. We're going to bake the Jamaican black cake. I'm not going to make too much. I'm just going to make 2. Usually I try to make as much as possible, maybe 3, 4. Usually 4. Mail one to my daughter. Last year I sent one to my daughter and I gave one to someone. Did I give my son one? Or did he bake? I don't remember, but I always bake a good, 3 or 4. I'm only aiming for 2, so that's why I didn't buy any extra sugar. I'm just gonna make 2. Yeah. I also might, because I would like to taste it. So I might make one for myself without eggs, because I can't have eggs and I can't have real butter. So I might use vegan butter, which is margarine. Not good for me at all, so that's why I'm contemplating. Am I going to make one for myself? I don't know. But the spirit of Christmas, I might. Also, I need to make sorrel, which should have been made. And I went out today and forgot to pick up the sorrel. I thought we had some downstairs, but don't worry about it. I'll buy it on Saturday. And it will be ready for Christmas. Just put it like that. Even the cake, I could have waited, but I don't know how I'm going to feel once I get chemo tomorrow. So I'm trying to get the cake out. I know I'm all over the place and I know I'm talking a lot, but yeah, that's me. You know me. If you've been here before, you know me. And if you're new, hey, Go read what it says up there. It says you're gonna get a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And if you watch the other videos, I'm just talkative. I'm full of info. Oh, let me show you something else. I'm coming. I also have this that's been soaking for 1 year. This is raisin and cherries blend, sitting in rum and wine. Because this cake, you don't add water. Oh boy, I can't even open it. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I'm not going to be able to make the cake today. Oh, there we go. Just wanted to smell it. Ooh, that's strong and delicious smelling. Let me taste it. Yeah, so it's been sitting in rum and wine. This is raisin and cherries. Wow. Woo! Tastes like cake. Ooh, and that's strong with the alcohol. So it's been soaking for 1 year, so it's just, oh my God, it tastes so good. I definitely maybe have to make myself a cake. Not maybe, I'm gonna make myself a cake because that taste in a cake can't go wrong. So I'm gonna have to make myself one. Definitely making myself one. God, that tastes good. Anyhow, like I said, it's rum, cherries and raisin and what's the other one? It looked like raisin, but it's smaller. What do you call that? I don't remember. When I remember, I'll let you know. So that's what's in here. It's blended with rum, Jamaican rum and wine. And we don't add water to this cake. We have more port wine over there. We'll add more if you need more, which we definitely gonna need more. I'm excited. So we're gonna make Jamaican black cake. Some people might call it rum cake, but I'm excited. So yeah, it's 1 o'clock. Let me have some lunch, which I bought it some vegan chicken fried rice. I bought it at this place called Amataba last night. So I'm gonna have this. I also bought crispy duck. It's vegan duck meat. Let me show you. It's in the refrigerator. So I had a little bit of both last night. This is the vegan duck. There it is. This is supposed to be duck meat, vegan duck meat. It's actually cold. Well, I'm gonna have that and put this back in the refrigerator. And yeah, so I'm gonna have lunch. I'm gonna come back. I also have another. Hold on, let me grab it. It's not food related, but let me show you. Get it out the way. So when we come back, we're gonna focus on doing the cake. Let me grab it. I hope it's what I think it is. It's something that I always see and want, and been putting it off. Oh, my sister's calling from Jamaica. I'm gonna have to call her back. Let me just show you this. I hope it's nice and I hope it's what I want, because I've been wanting this. Hope it's what I look like, you know, what it looked like online. Ooh, so far. It's a Chanel-esque top, or I could even wear it as a bathing suit. I think it's, I don't know if it's supposed to be a bathing suit or just a top, but look at that big old flowers. You tell me that's not Chanel-esque. That's something Chanel would make. I actually think Chanel have a bathing suit where they have 2 white rows on the boob. One here, one here. It's black, just like this. And then it has, but I don't got the $2,000 for the Chanel bathing suit, okay? So I was like, even though it don't have 1 rose on one boob and 1 rose on the other boob, it's actually giving the same thing, and this is so nice. So I might wear it with a poofy black skirt for holiday party that I'm going to. Hopefully it fits and hopefully it works out perfectly. And I might just wear black and white, or I might keep it and wear it somewhere else. I don't know. This is so dramatic, but I don't care. I'm gonna wear it. I love drama. Not drama, you know, get into drama with people, but this type of drama. So yeah, so you might see me in this to our Secret Santa get together in is it a week? On the 23rd. I might wear it. So fingers crossed, guys, because you know it will fit. Let me not even be in a negative space. This is gonna fit. It's gonna look fantastic. I'm gonna put some red lips on with it, and I have the perfect earrings for these. For this, the perfect skirt. It's just perfect. Period. And oh my god, I'm excited. Okay, and I even have the purse. Everything is gonna be fine. I love it. Okay, let me go have lunch. Call my sister back, and I'll see you guys when we're ready to bake cake. All right, I'll be back. Okay guys, so I'm about to make the black cake, but before I make the black cake, I want to make a banana bread. These bananas begging to be used, and the browner they are, the sweeter they are. So I want to make a banana bread because tomorrow I have treatment, and I would like to take a snack, not just for me, but for my friend. I would like to give her a little treat because she's coming to sit with me. So a little piece of cake to have with coffee while we're there, or tea, would be nice. So I'm gonna make a healthy version. As you guys know, I always substitute, instead of 3 cups of white flour, which we have here. I have to fill up my jar over here. So let's move this and get the jar. Use this on low. So we're gonna fold this up also before we put this away. Well, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it for the other cake as well. But instead of 3 cups of this, I usually substitute and use 1 cup of oats and 1 cup of almond flour. If I use only the almond flour and the oats, it's gonna be dense, and I want it to be like real banana, like a banana bread, the texture of banana bread. So this helps with those to bring it to that. If you watch my video baking banana bread before, you know all of this. If you're new, I'm substituting, instead of 3 cups of flour, I'm gonna use only 1. It's gonna come out the same way, guys. So thank God for options. You know, but if I make it with, I'm gonna try, not today, but I'm gonna try to use half a cup of flour next time, and more of these ingredients, because I would like to definitely use less white flour because it's not good. I mean, I'm cutting it in 3 because I'm substituting 2. So it's 1 cup of oats. And usually blend the oats, but I find that when you use the minute oats, which, guys, don't use this to make your oatmeal, but it's good for baking, you don't have to blend it. So I like that, because usually I take the roll oats and I blend it, but this just make life easy. Look how I'm like halfway through the recipe already, right? So also 1 cup of almond flour, which is expensive as heck. I think this is $17. So, but it's worth it. It's for your health. You feel better eating this, you know. And banana bread, you just want to keep eating it. So might as well don't use 3 cups of white flour. But I'm going to test it out. I'm going to use, as a matter of fact, 1/3 of a cup. I'm going to split the 1 cup into, you know, I'm going to take out 1/4 of a cup of the white next time. Just a little bit. See how that goes before we go to half. Okay? Because, yeah. We're on our healthy thing, you know what I mean? So you put the flour, the 3 cups, and let's add some baking powder. I'm gonna use 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and half, not a lot, because this thing is strong. And I have to be careful because sometimes I mess my stuff up with the baking soda. So we're gonna go for only 1/2 of a teaspoon. And we put 2 teaspoons of baking powder. We're trying to have this, you know, nice and fluffy. But we're gonna be careful with this baking powder, because this baking powder, you don't taste bitter or anything, but you can taste it when you put too much. So let's go for 1/2 a teaspoon. I like using it, but you just have to, it's a thin line, you know what I mean? You have to be careful. So just 1/2 of the baking soda, and 2 teaspoons of the baking powder. This is all the dry ingredients I'm putting together. Let's get some cinnamon in there. got some cinnamon in there. What else? I'm gonna put a pinch of sea salt, not much. We don't want it salty. So just, you know, little dab, not even, it's not like a half a teaspoon or nothing, it's barely any. Just to bring it to the flavors together. I don't use the salt, I use it to wash stuff. I use sea salt, Himalayan salt, or Celtic salt. So now we're gonna put a little bit of nutmeg. You guys know what nutmeg is, right? This is the nutmeg in the shell, and then once it's open, you get a ball out of it. This is piece of the ball because I've been grating, been rubbing this one and using it. So this is gonna be flavorful. Don't overdo the nutmeg because then it can be bitter if you put too much. So just like the salt, just put a little bit. It goes a long way. Okay, and for sweetener, we're trying to make it healthy. We're gonna use some monk sugar. Monk sugar is made from monk fruit, so it's not the regular cane sugar. This, I don't have to rub it out with any butter or anything. It dissolves immediately. So I'm just gonna pour it in with the dry ingredients, and we're gonna do a half a cup, which is 2 of these 1/4 cup. That might even be too much. Do I need a half a cup? Or should I just do 1? Because I'm trying to just have this as healthy as possible. Because the banana is sweet. And I'm going to add raisin. And since we're using the almond flour, not just using all white flour. And I'm going to also, yeah, I'm just going to put 1. It's a banana bread, it's not a banana cake. And the reason why I'm going to use 1, I'm also going to add this applesauce in replacement of egg. And I'm using raisin. So it's going to have a little sweetness to it. Even if it's light, it's fine. I'm not going to put a lot in there. Trying to make this healthy, but tasty, of course. So let's combine all the dry stuff. Because you don't want some stuff over here and some stuff over here. You want everything together. So while I'm mixing it together, I'm crushing any lumps that I see. And by the way, you don't want to, when it's wet, you don't want to be mixing it a lot. So it's best to combine everything now and not just throw wet liquid on it and then be mixing and mixing and mixing, you know what I mean? Because then it's going to make it hard. It's not going to be fluffy. You just want to, you know, combine it really quickly when you add the wet ingredients. So now that we have all our dry ingredients, we're going to add the wet stuff. So what I'm going to do is add the bananas, which is very sweet, and I'm using 4, so hence why I didn't need all that sweet stuff. And by the way, let me try it. Let me try that little dry mixture and see how sweet it is. Guys, it's good. It didn't need any more than that, what I put in there. I'm going to let the banana and the raisin and the applesauce do the rest. It's lightly sweet, but these will sweeten it up, you know what I mean? So usually I crush these with a fork, but I'm going to go the easy route and just throw some milk on top of it. I'm doing this quickly because I have other things that I have to do, like bake the black cake. That takes some time. It's a lot of work, but I want to get this in the oven in the meantime. And while I do that, and then by the time that's ready, I also want to make my husband some egg bites and get those in the oven while they're in the oven together with the banana bread. The banana bread will take longer, like an hour. The egg bites will take less time, so I'm going to start the banana bread. And while it's in there, then I'm going to, you know, open it quickly and add the egg bites in the same oven. And voila, you will have breakfast. You can have the egg bites with some sausage tomorrow and take a piece of this as a snack to work. And I don't have to feel bad that he's eating something that he shouldn't be eating, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna get the milk and I'll be back. I'm just gonna blend the milk, vanilla, and almond milk and vanilla together with the banana, and then pour it in there, and then we'll stick it in the oven. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so I blend the banana, oil, almond milk, and vanilla, and the applesauce. That's the egg replacer. So everything is in here, but first let's I'm gonna put 2 packs of raisin in here, and okay, almost got them all out. Okay, so we got the raisins in here. We're gonna add some walnut as well. And the reason you may be wondering why you're adding it there, I'll show you. I'll tell you in a minute. Give me a minute. I'll explain it. Okay. Remember that flour mixture with the baking powder and stuff? We're going to put a little bit on here. And the reason why I'm coating them so they don't sink to the bottom. I want them throughout the bread. And if I don't put flour on them, they'll just go lay in the bottom. But if I put flour on them for some reason, they'll just go throughout. You want, when you cut the banana bread, you have raisin and walnut throughout the banana bread. So I'm coating them in flour so they don't sink. Alright, so that's why that's that. Okay, now we have our dry mixture and our wet and our walnuts and raisin. So let's add the and the oven is also the wet to the dry, and the oven is also preheating. The oven is on and the pan is grease. I also use olive oil because I'm trying to look, you know, be healthy. So I like to use a healthier version. All oils are not good for weight loss. So let me tell you, it doesn't matter which one it is, but this one is better than using the corn oil. So I always try to use, I try my best to use the healthiest and the best ingredients. And just fold it in. If it need any more, I don't think it will need anything wet, but if it need any more dry, just add some almond flour. Oats, don't add any more white flour because we're trying to eat healthy. So yeah, it's a little liquidy, so I think I would add, let's see, let's make sure we get rid of all the white stuff first. I would add a little bit more oats, maybe just a little bit, and it's fine. But we could add a little bit of oats or a little bit of almond flour. I'm trying to not use up too much of my almond flour. Guys, that thing is so expensive. So just let's add a little bit. I'm not going to measure. Just take a little bit out. 2 little plop and add. And hopefully that will do it. And I don't need any more. I don't recommend this 1-minute oats for making oatmeal. But it's a good idea for baking stuff. Because you don't have to blend it out. It's so, you know. Okay. I think that's it. I want it too watery, but then you don't want it too heavy either. So this is good. And the oats is better than the white flour. That's the oven. And the pan is already greased. It's a non-stick pan, but I did put a little olive oil and roll it around in there. You know, so it will fall out easy. So I think that's good. Let's add the, let's see the texture. I think it's fine, but smidgen of almond flour. As you can see, we're not adding any white flour because we're trying to be you know, good. The less white flour, the better. And I noticed that when you use the almond flour, there's oil in the almonds because it's almonds, right? You don't have to use that much oil either, which is good because it's kind of, you know, and the applesauce, all of that, you can cut back on your oil. I just put a 1/4 cup. This is going to be perfect because there's also a little bit of the flour mixture that was on the raisin and walnut. I'm just folding it, guys. I'm trying not to mix too much. Folding the raisin throughout because you don't want it in one area. Okay, this is ready. Perfect. No white flour, no, you know, it's all mixed up. So we're ready to put our banana bread in the bread pan, and the oven is ready as well. You guys must be tired of me making banana bread. You're like, I see that. You make banana bread a lot. Because it tastes good. We don't want to throw our banana away. It's quick for breakfast. It can be lunch. It can be snack. You know, you can eat it anytime. You can even eat it for dinner if you want to. You might have a late lunch and still feel full and say, I don't want a big meal, but I would eat a piece of dessert. And you can either have this with a cup of hot chocolate, a cup of milk, a cup of coffee, if you drink coffee late, decaf coffee. Or you can also have it with a glass of wine. You can do what you want to do. Rap-a-pam-pam. But this is healthier than the ones they sell out there, you know what I mean? Don't have the egg in it. If I leave out the old flour, it would be gluten. So it's lower in gluten, and as you can see, the tiny bit of salt I put in there because I'm trying to make it low sodium. So this is good for blood pressure and also diabetic friendly because it don't have that much flour in it. It has more oats and almond. So let me taste it now. As you can see, I taste it with my finger, not with the spoon and then put it back in there or something, you know what I mean? Not that I'm going to put it back in there. This is going in the oven. It's going to be a nice big loaf, and guys, it's tasty. So tasty. And you notice I can taste it. I can taste it because there's no raw egg to give me salmonella. That's the name of it, salmonella? Because there's no egg, so I can taste it. I can actually taste this, and don't worry that I'm gonna get sick because nothing is in there that's gonna get me sick. Okay, so we're gonna keep that in there for an hour. I'm gonna get started on the egg bites. Let me gather everything, and I come and explain about the egg bite because I know not everyone know what I'm talking about. I know some of you saw me make it before, but I just want to be a good wife and take care of my husband. I'm going to get treatment tomorrow and I'm going to be sick. Usually, let's not say I'm going to be sick. Usually I'm sick and he's the one who's running back and forth up and down these steps and taking care of me, and I'm just laying there because I'm sick, right? So since tomorrow's treatment day, let's do something nice that's going to put a smile on his face today. And then his butt going to have work taking care of me. Well, I hope I'm not sick. So let's be positive here and not say that, right? All right, guys, so I have stuff to wash up, and when I come back, I'll show you the egg bites that we're making. We're going to stick the egg bites in the oven and get on the black cake. That will be all my chores for the day. That's it. All right, I'll be back. So guys, I'm going to shred some of this carrot. I have 4 whole eggs in here and 2 egg whites. So it's not 6 eggs, you know what I mean? I throw 2 of the yolk out, and I have 4 yolk, 6 eggs, but I only keep 4 yolk. So I have that beat up in here. I'm going to put some veggies. Usually I put some sausage inside of it, but I'm going to put veggies, and then I'm going to give him sausage on the side. I don't want him eating any bread, especially if he's going to take a piece of the banana bread for snack for work. I don't want him eating any bread with this, so he's gonna make him. I'm making him some veggie egg bites. And yeah, so I'm shredding some carrots to put in the egg bites, so they're very thin, not great. If you grate them, they'll be too, you know, soggy. I mean, they'll be okay, but I think it's best if I do it this way. So we're gonna put get some veggies in there. Carrot have enough carbs, he doesn't need the additional bread. I'm gonna put some red onion, spinach, and carrots. So it's a veggie egg bite. Usually, like I said, I always put a little bit of onion and stuff, but I always put meat. So I want him to have it as a whole meal. So I don't want to put the meat in there and then you have the little egg bites. I want him to have like the egg bite plus the sausage on the side. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yep. Working on being healthy, guys. Plus we're gonna have all that cake. Christmas is coming, all the food. We had a bunch of food Thanksgiving. It's just a lot of food. And like I said, after this chemo, my chemo tomorrow, I want to reclaim, you know, my life. And I'm with my husband, so if I'm getting my thing together, he's getting his things together. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a team effort. He doesn't have weight to lose, but he could be a little healthier. Eat a little healthier. I have weight to lose, and we're going to do it together. And it's my responsibility too to help him. It's not really on me, it's on him, but I can help him, you know what I mean? To get healthier. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to cut down on the bread intake, because you can have bread for breakfast and then have banana bread for snack. It's too much. It's too much. Enough of the overeating, overindulging with the bad carbs. That's why I like the way I make the banana bread, because I had in the oats and the almond flour. When you go other places, they just use straight white flour if you buy a muffin. So it's best to make your banana bread and muffin at home, right? Yep. I'm telling you, I'm about to get it together. Where's my phone? So I can show you what I used to look like. I'll show you in a minute. What I used to look like 4 years ago. I got it together. Okay? And then it just started slowly. Especially since I met my husband, I just dropped, boom, off the wagon. Because he started making me sweet stuff and buying me vegan chocolates. And he would buy a lot. You know, he's trying to woo me. And he buy all the good stuff. And I eat it. So it's both of us' fault. He bought it, I eat it. He make it, I ate it. When he bake, he spare no sugar or whatever. Like I'm doing, like I'm like, okay, let me watch this and watch that. He doesn't do that. It's a lot of veggies. Lot of veggies, so yeah. Let's get some spinach in there as well. We know spinach wilts, so let's just tear it with our fingers. So that's what the egg bite is going to be. It's eggs with veggies, and I'm going to, of course, put black pepper and a little salt, you know, give it some taste, some flavor, because you don't want it to don't have any flavor, because then who wants to eat it? He's not going to want to eat it, and I want him to eat healthy. So, yeah. Let's break up these spinach. Tear them with your finger, the big piece into small pieces. Then we're going to combine everything and put them in the little cups, like, let me show you. Don't mind the silicone cup, it's a little stainy. We have, you know, burnt on the end, but it's clean. I washed it. So I'm going to put them in there and help him to get on track with his diet. I need to really get it together too. As you guys can see, I have some weight on. I look fierce. I still look good, but I can look better. So, before I add the spinach, let's add some seasoning to this. I'm gonna add some black pepper. Right? A good amount. Very little. I've been doing a lot with the pepper lately. I know you're not seeing my face, but I want you to see this. I need to cut back on the pepper a little bit, so let's not overdo it this time around. So we got a little pepper flakes and the, what do you call it, black pepper. I want to have a little spice to it. You know, we're Jamaican. This is everything seasoning. Some, ooh, that's a lot. I am assuming if I add this, then I don't need to add anything else. You want a good amount of this. And as you can see, I turned my back that way. I didn't sneeze over the food. Okay, so if you feel like sneezing, just make sure you turn your head that way so everything goes the other direction. Okay. We got a good amount of this in there, but it's not all salt. It's different seasoning. So if you put very little, then you don't have any taste of salt. We don't want a lot of salt. We're not going to add any salt. The complete seasoning has some salt to it already. But other seasoning. So try to make this have some flavor to it. You know what I mean? I might even add a little bit of extra garlic powder since I'm doing the spinach. Just a little bit, not too much. Not gonna overdo it, but ensure that it has some taste to it. I want it to be tasty. So let's put a little sprinkle, just a little bit. And if you're wondering why I'm putting seasoning in the egg, because I have veggies in there. You know what I mean? Okay, there we go. Just a little something with some taste. So we have flavor. Okay, add the spinach in there. And then you add sausage on the side, and then that make it a low carb, because a low carb breakfast, because the only thing that's really in here is the veggies, you know what I mean? That's carbs. You're not gonna add bread. He's not allowed. Keep an eye on him to have any. If he's gonna take that banana bread to work, you can't have it all. You can't have it all, husband. Okay, so that's it, guys. Just the egg with the veggies, spinach, carrot, and onion. With the, I need to set you up better so you can see. Hold on. Okay, I fixed the tripod where I can have you look down while I'm stirring so you can see it. So you see it clearly now instead of have to be tipping you over and my hands are free. You know what I mean? So this is it. I'm gonna put it in here, stick it in the oven, and I'll show it to you when it come out. And then you just place them in the refrigerator, and your partner, your wife or your husband, because not only wife may cook around here, we have men that cook, right? So we're gonna come back and I'll show you what they look like, and the banana bread should be ready. I'm gonna get started on the I'm gonna wash this up and the other stuff. We're gonna get started on the combining. This is the butter for the black cake. The sugar is over here. I'm gonna combine with the mixer. I know you don't want to see all of that, so I'll come back and I'll let this combine and these will be ready. All right, I'll be back. So I'm creaming sugar and butter. This is vegan butter. It says vegan right there. Guys, I know this is not good for me and let you know it's not good, but it's Christmas, so I'm gonna make myself a vegan. This is the real sugar that I showed you guys earlier. This is not monk sugar because I never make it with monk sugar before. And listen, it's kind of my last hoorah. So this one is going to be for me, and I got more sugar and butter here that I'm going to have to cream to make the non-vegan version. I'm going to add egg to this one. There's not going to be any egg in this if it's not vegan, if there's egg. So I have this thing called egg replacement in this. It's a powder thingy. I'm going to use it, guys. Fingers crossed that it turn out better, because I think the last time I made a vegan one, I used flaxseed to make egg, and I didn't like it. So fingers crossed this one is going to come out amazing. So that's what I'm doing now. So the same thing I'm doing with the The vegan one is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cream that, but I'm doing this one first because I don't want to put the mixer in that and then have to wash it off to put it in here. I figure do this first, and then I can add this in there and it'll be fine. Okay? So that's what's going on. Just trying to update you that I'm creaming the butter and the sugar together. Alright, see you in a bit. Okay, your girl is getting tired. I'm gonna have this immunity boost. It's ginger and turmeric. I don't usually buy these. I've bought them before, but that's not something that I usually do. But my daughter, my stepdaughter was here and she bought this. She had some, I had some, and this one is still in there. So since when I do my chemo, I don't want anything ginger to drink because sometimes I feel like the ginger, you know what goes on with me. Let's not talk about that today because we're going to talk about it tomorrow. Let's focus on these cake. But I just want to let you know, since I'm feeling kind of getting tired already because after chemo and the cancer I get tired, let's try to see if this will help boost. That's my pants, guys. I don't know, this fashion over jeans. Let's see if this will put a little pep in my step. And what, by the way, it's good, tastes good. Kind of want to give like but we got some settle in the bottom. I'm trying to get it up. I don't know if they add some orange juice. Maybe if I look on the back, which I can barely see. That's how tiny it is. There might be some orange juice combined in there. It's not just turmeric and ginger. Ginger and turmeric, it says. So I guess that's the, they have a lot of that in there. But I think there's some kind of juice base. Am I seeing right? Does it say cucumber right there? I can't really see it, guys. And root flour? I don't know. Oh, and black pepper. They say there's black pepper. I feel it. I felt that. But anyhow, there's still some setting on the bottom. So let's put a little bit of juice. Just a little. Shake it up and drink it down. I have juice in here that I brought him from the brunch on Sunday. It's like a little Christmas light, an ornament. And yeah, I figure I could put, I don't know, put something in here. Maybe some greens, maybe some olive berry, and hang them on the tree outside. I think that's definitely what I'm going to do because I have 4 of these. I wash out 3 of them over here already. I'm going to add some to this. And oh, plus I bought some lights today for the outdoors. I'm going to show them to you. I hope I don't forget. Because I keep telling you guys I'm going to show you stuff. And then I don't do it. And I'm sorry about that. That's why I have to do it immediately when I think of it. Because, let's get all the ginger, black pepper, and turmeric. So sometimes I say turm. Is it turmeric or term? I think it's turmeric. Okay, we got it all up. Let's drink this down. And hopefully the little sugar from the orange juice will also give me so good. Anywho, that was a spinach. It's a spinach under my nail, even though I washed my hands. Okay, so we're gonna cream the vegan one. So now the sugar and the butter is now a cream. It's not completely, guys. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna sit there and do that for an hour. No. So let's do this one. As long as I get them combined, then I rub them a little bit. The rest, it will melt in the oven, okay? Or when I add the flour and I mix it, it will also dissolve. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn it on and we're gonna mix and cream it like that. Combine the butter till it's no more black hot butter, till everything is creamed together, okay? Okay, guys, so this is the black cake in process. That's going to be the vegan one. The fruit is in here. The burnt sugar is in here. The fruit was already in wine and rum. So we're gonna only add more wine and rum if we need it, because there was already, as you can see, it's liquid. There's no flour in there yet. There's vanilla. There is so we're gonna do baking powder, flour, salt, and add that to it and combine everything, and then it's gonna go in the oven. But I keep telling you I'm gonna show you stuff. I don't want to forget. Get carried away with the cake. These are the egg bites. So they're little egg with veggies on the inside. I'm gonna flip them out, and my husband can have them with a sausage. Okay, so that's what these are. Those are the egg bites with the carrot, onion, and spinach. It's cool enough to hold, I think. Still hot, but not that hot. And this is the banana bread. That's less flour, so it has less gluten in it, less salt. So it's kind of healthy, you know, healthier than the one you would buy at the store if I had used all flour. So you can have egg bites with sausage, and then you can take a little bit of that for a snack. I don't want him to overeat with the bread. It's too much. So I'm gonna get back into doing this. I also said I would show you, and I know I'm gonna forget, and I mentioned it, so I should do it. Show you guys what I was looking like about 3.5, 4 years ago. So I was like, you know what? It just came to mind, and I was like, let's show them what you said you was gonna show them. Okay. Where is it? I think this should be it. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys what I look like. That's me. Is the light making me be great? That's me. Look at my arms. Just look carefully. Look at the body. I'm sure I can fit in that slip dress right now. That's me. And I also want to show you, this was me over 20, this is 28 years ago. See how big I was? And then look at this girl. This was me. Take a good look. That's me. 2019. We're in 2023. 2023, yeah. That's 29. Look at that girl. Look at the arms. Look at the belly. Look at the body. Still got the booty. Just a smaller version of who I am. And of course you see my locks. It's right below my bra at that time. So I just want to show you guys that I know what I'm talking about. I know how to eat. I just have to work on getting myself back in shape, you know. This is also me. I want you to look at my stomach. Why is it yellow? But anywho, that's me. Look at my belly. I know you might be like, that's not you. Why I'm only seeing your body and not your head? Let me find one with my head. Okay, here I am. There's my head. So that's me in 2019. See that? No belly. Turn it to the side. No belly. That's me. Still got the hips. Look at my small arms. Look at the smile on my face. Can't wait to look like that again. Yeah, that's me. That was me. And it's not too far from, it's just 4 years, 3.5, 4 years, you know. Look at me. Look at the hips popping. That's your girl right there. Look at my belly. Was almost there for the abs. Yeah. And guys, that's me going to walking. That's lots, like very little gym and mostly walking. So I'm gonna get it together. I know you hear me talking about healthy and eating and whatever, and you might be looking like, you say you know so much and you have good ideas and you want to leave your husband, but you know, but it's hard when you have someone like my husband. When I met him, I was looking like this, and he's baking and whatever. And like I said, it was just a love story of he knows what I like and he make it, and it was just not good. It was a disaster. So we got to get it together. I'm gonna have to take control. I'm gonna have to put up these dukes. We're gonna fight. My husband and I, we're gonna fight, because I don't mean you're really gonna fight, guys, but he's gonna get mad at me, and it's okay, because we gotta get our shit together. I want to look like that again. Enough of this eating bad and whatever. We need to reel it in. We need to reel it in. You know what I mean? Especially I'm getting to the end of my chemo treatment. Tomorrow is the last. I'm still going to have a treatment for 1 year of the other medicine, but not chemo. So hopefully I will start to have more energy to go work out and not craving so much carbs. That's not good for me, you know. Not all carbs is bad. We need carbs because we don't want to get Alzheimer's. We need carbs. But we need fat and carbs. A lot of people like to cut those things out, but we don't need the bad ones, like the bagel. We need the oatmeal, not the bagel. We need the avocado, not the avocado oil. You know what I mean? But avocado oil is also better than using corn oil. So we just have to just make the adjustment, guys, and get it together. Anyhow, next time you see me, we'll have Christmas cake so I can show you. All right? So let me get into that. I just wanted to show you the pictures. I did that. I wanted to show you the egg bites and the banana bread to show you that we're on a roll. Okay, tomorrow we'll have healthy snack. You will have healthy breakfast. These are not quite healthy, but this is for Christmas, and if he's a good boy, you get to have peace. If he's not good, you don't get to have any. And I'm gonna make sure I do what I need to do, so I'm deserving of my vegan cake. I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna exercise. I'm gonna make sure I do what I need to do, and plenty of water. Plenty of flat water or sparkling water like this. No, you know, soda, no diet. So, you know, do the right thing. Eat my veggies and stuff so I can earn that. Stay hydrated, guys. I'll be back to show you the cake. Okay, guys. So I'm going to wrap this video up. I'm so tired. I'm not finished. But so far, let me show you what I did. I got the vegan cake out the oven. This is mine, the vegan cake. And what we usually do, this is rum and wine. We usually put the rum and the wine in the, hopefully this bottle don't fail me, in a spray bottle. And then you just spray it over the cake. And you're going to keep doing this until Christmas when you eat it. So it's going to be really, you're going to get drunk off this. So this is the wine I'm spraying. Usually you mix the wine and the, you can just pour it over it if you don't have a spray bottle. Just pour it over it. But usually you mix the wine and the rum together. But this is just wine. I'm going to add some rum to it when I pour too much in. I'm going to add, you know, I'm going to keep doing this. We're going to spray it down every day. But this is the vegan one. And we're not going to cut this until Christmas. I feel good about it. So we have the, there's 2 in there, non-vegan. So I did those. I did this. Pardon this. This is just flour on the thing. So I'm going to add rum to it as well. You know, as time goes on. We have a whole week before Christmas, I think. So we have wine and rum to add on top of it. So that's all you do. Every day, you spray it. And, you know, let's do a thing. We got the egg bites that I showed you guys before. We also got the banana bread. And I make my husband a protein shake to take to work. So it's just protein powder, water, and strawberry. I didn't give him any banana. He doesn't need it. Too much sugar. Okay, so it's just strawberries. Got a little bit left over. When he come, I'll let him have that. But he has this for work, and he can take a little piece of this. And it's not too high in sugar and carbs and all of that. Because it's a little less, well, there's carbs in it, but it's not white flour. You know, stuff that's going to spike his blood sugar. Strawberries don't spike your blood sugar. It's low in sugar, low in calories and all of that good stuff. So that's what I've been up to. I got the bites, I got the shake. Oh, and I also have some sausage in the air fryer. I'm making the sausage go along. Since he's not going to have bread with the egg bites, it's just veggies and the protein, the egg. So we're going to do some sausage, and we're also going to do oats because he needs to be eating oatmeal. You're not going to eat this all the time, this sausage and stuff. This is just going to be for some days, you know what I mean? Because remember, like I tell you guys, I'm going to be in bed. I'm not going to be able to make him any. I'm here, guys. I'm over by the air fryer. Those sausage are cooked. I'm just going to put a little brown on them, crisp them up. So let's start this over, and not put the top too high. Yeah. So I'm gonna make the sausage to go with the egg, so you can have like in the morning like no bread, because he's gonna take a little piece of banana bread and he's gonna take this. And so for that first meal, let's not spike his blood sugar. All right, so that's what's going on. And the cakes for Christmas is in the oven. I'm so glad I got them done. Oh my God, I'm so glad. The only thing I have to do now, you know, I decorate the dining room, we decorate the living room, the outdoor is also decorated. The only place now is my bedroom, which even when I'm going through chemo, I can do that. It's simple, just do a little bit at a time. You know, it even take me one whole day to do it. I can put this out the closet, I can, why is the air fryer not making that sound? Please don't do anything crazy now. Yeah, so yeah, so I can do that. That's the least, you know. Got the place set up, you know, we got the Christmas tree going, we got the train under the Christmas tree. You guys saw that. And if you didn't, that's why the other videos are there. So this is what I'm doing right now. I'm baking the cake. We have cake in the oven. We have vegan cake done. We have egg bites. We have healthy banana bread. And it's also vegan. So I can have some, my husband and I can have some, because I'm going to take some with me tomorrow when I go to get my treatment. And he can have some too. So yeah, I'm not done, because there's some shrimp. We have a little bit of shrimp in here. I'm gonna get that done with some wings, so you can come in and have that, because he wants to eat some. He said to me, I'm gonna eat the food we got last night. It's a whole bunch of rice, and we're trying to not have him eat so much carbs, so he can have a little bit of rice, but he's not gonna eat that big thing with all that rice. He's gonna have a little bit. And I'm going to make him, we have a few, it might be 6 shrimp in that bag, so I'm going to make him some wings, some lemon pepper wings, and some shrimp. So, yeah, as soon as that sausage is finished in the air fryer, we're going to get some shrimp going and some wings going. So, you should be a happy camper, and you will have, yeah, food. And I'm still, even when I don't feel 100, I can come down and make him this every day. Make him a shake, because he's going to do better. We're going to do better. And if I'm getting myself together, he has to get himself together. We have to match. You know, we have to push each other. And if I see my husband looking good, it's going to motivate me to look good. Okay, so that's it. That's all. Thanks for hanging with me. And I'll see you in another video. Bye. Please subscribe, like the video, and all those good stuff. And don't be mad because I do this. I just do this all the time. That's just what I do. Anyhow, guys, thank you. What is that on my shirt? Cake mix. That's the cake. I have flour and everything on me like the baker. All right, guys. Bye.